In today's video, we're reviewing the Moo cheesecake flavored high protein yogurt to see if it actually is worth it. Hi, I'm Alex, the sports dietitian and nutritionist. Welcome to my channel. Great to have you here. So it's been a while since I've actually done a food review. So I thought, well overdue, let's actually do one. Let's do another food review. And today, as I said, we're doing these Moo cheesecake flavored yogurts to actually see if it's maybe a good alternative to dessert for when you're on a fat loss plan and you're trying to watch calories, or when you want dessert and hit your protein at the same time. Now I'll zoom in here. Hopefully that's actually still clear and it's not all blurry, but that is the product I'm talking about. So yeah, it's been around for a while. There's different flavors, but this one stood out because, well, anything that's flavored as cheesecake is always going to catch my fancy, but it's also something that could actually work well as a dessert option, like a healthier, I guess, version of dessert. And if you want to watch any of my other videos where I reviewed snack ideas and healthy options and high protein this and high protein that, feel free to search my channel and be able to see the videos there. Now, before we do a taste test, I always like to actually look at the nutrition, see if it actually fits the bill from a nutrition point of view. Because as we know, marketing is a big thing. And a lot of the times it will actually catch you where you think something is actually healthy or better for you or high protein, when in actual fact, it's not quite as it seems. So let's actually look at this one. So first we're going to look at the calories. So the calories per one of these tubs is 215 calories. Not too bad for what it is. Now, next thing we look at is protein. Now, as you can see straight away there, it's 15 grams of protein. So actually is very good for a yogurt. It's actually the same as like a high protein Chobani or YoPro, but for a dessert, it's definitely optimal. It's going to give you that protein hit that other normal typical desserts would otherwise not hit. Then of course you can look at the other stuff. Carbohydrates, 18 grams, sugar about 8 grams, and then the fats is about 8 grams as well. So if that's of importance to you, obviously look at those things as well. But I tend to, for these ones, look at what the calories are like and then obviously what the protein is like. Now, in terms of the product itself, as you can see, it's got that little thing on the top there, which is all those kind of little kind of cookie bits and stuff like that. So essentially it's one of those ones where you pop that open the yogurt, toss it in, mix it, taste it, and go from there. So enough talking, let's actually go to the taste test. Let's actually see if it tastes good. Because if it doesn't, this whole argument about nutrition doesn't really matter because it's not going to replace your typical desserts. Okay, so first thing you do is you pop that open like that. It's an individual thing, you got to open that as well. And you got the yogurt to open. So I'll be with you in a second. Okay, so we've got both of them there. So all you got to do is just tip it in there and just watch out not to drop it anywhere. Just slowly but surely put it in there like that. Obviously, it's not rocket science, but might as well put it in there, and show you how it goes. And you're just going to mix it through, okay? So that's essentially the way it works. And I'm really anticipating this flavor because, as you might have kind of suspected, I do love my cheesecake. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. And I do love my yogurt as well. So it's kind of two loves in one. And we'll see if it actually tastes good. Okay, so without further ado, let's actually give it a good taste test.
One hour later.
Okay, I've given it a taste test and I won't lie, it does taste good. It does have a nice fun texture, especially for like a yogurt. But if I'm being honest, it doesn't really give me the cheesecake flavor. Like I'm not eating that and thinking, oh, this kind of tastes like cheesecake. And it definitely doesn't have the texture of cheesecake. So, if you blindfolded me and just gave me this and thinking that I'd be like, that's lemon cheesecake, is it? Oh no, it's a lemon cheesecake yogurt, how awesome. Like that's not gonna happen. Like the reality is I can definitely taste that it's a yogurt. It's like I've got a lemony taste to it, I'll give it that. But it doesn't taste like lemon cheesecake. It doesn't have that cheesy flavor, which I kind of expected it wouldn't because it is still a yogurt. But yeah, it's one of those ones that definitely is a good option if you want something that tastes a bit more decadent, a bit more sweet. And it does taste nice. If you want that for like dessert or a snack that feels a bit more different to the typical yogurt, then this definitely will hit the spot. And I think it's a great item for that. The macros are pretty decent and yeah, it works well for that regard, but it's definitely not going to be a substitute for cheesecake. If you're wanting cheesecake, then you either want to go look for an actual recipe for a high protein or a healthy version for cheesecake, or simply just enjoy the classic, make it fit your calories or make it fit your macros, or just enjoy it outside of that and just understand that the bigger picture matters here. Not whether you enjoy a classic dessert or don't enjoy a classic dessert. You can still get results regardless of which path you choose. But yeah, definitely a decent item, definitely a decent kind of alternative to like dessert, although I do prefer the Chobani flips. I don't know if you tried them before, the kind of similar kind of mechanism to this. There are some Chobani flip flavors that I quite am fond of, but it's definitely not a bad product. Tastes good. As I said, nutrition is pretty decent, but it just does not taste like actual cheesecake to me personally. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad product or not a win. It just means that understand going into it that you're not going to be tasting it and being like, I can't believe this isn't cheesecake. That's not what's going to happen, at least based on my own opinion. Now, would I recommend you go out and get this? Yeah, like especially if you see it on sale, feel free to try it. See how it goes for you. You might taste it and be like, wait, no, this actually hits the spot for me. And that's the beauty of nutrition. It can all be customized to us individually. Everyone has their different preferences, and we can tailor that and use that to our advantage. But just as itself as a product, definitely can work. Having a few of those in the fridge when you want something that feels a bit more decadent, feels a bit more sweet, but is technically going to hit your protein and give you a nice balance from a nutrition point of view, this will work for that. Now what I want you to do is comment below. Comment below and let me know, is there a food product that you want me to review? Any kind of diet food or snack food or whatever it is that you've seen in an Australian supermarket, of course. Me being Australia, I can't obviously review everything around the world. But if there's anything you want me to review, let me know in the comments below and I'll try and do my best to do a video in the upcoming future. And as always, hit the like button if you enjoy this video, and if you enjoy these kind of food review videos, hit the like button and show it some love. Until next time, have a good one, stay classy, see you later, bye.